Hello everybody. Haven't made a video for a while, apologize for that, but I'm back now. As you may notice, I got a new PC, so games will look a lot better, and hopefully this will make my video quality better. Today I'm going to talk about Batman Arkham Knight. I don't know how many people out there have heard yet, but the Batman Arkham Knight launch on PC has been a complete failure. The game runs at between an abysmal 20 FPS and 50 FPS, even with the highest end graphics cards like GTX 980s. And there's points in the game where people have reported the game dropping as low as 1 FPS, or like between 1 and 10 FPS when you're driving around in the Batmobile. The textures apparently have issues, just horrible. And Warner Brothers has responded to this about apparently 9 hours ago on their forum, saying, "Hi all, we're aware that some users are reporting performance issues with the PC version of Batman Arkham Knight. This is something that Rocksteady takes very seriously. We are working closely to our external PC development partners to make sure that these issues get resolved as quickly as possible." Now, what's upsetting about this is they had to know that these issues were there before they launched. They have QA. They're one of the biggest the multi-billion-dollar companies in the world, Warner Brothers. So they knew, and they're acting like, oh shit, really? We have PC issues? Oh shit, we'll get that fixed. Obviously, they knew that that would dissuade people from purchasing or pre-purchasing the PC version if everybody knew that it had performance issues, and that it was a shitty port from console, and they were unable to optimize it for PC, which is really sad. And it's especially sad to me because I bought a new video card when I set up my new PC, and my new video card came with Batman Arkham Knight, and I was kind of psyched. Like, I'm not a Batman fan, but I was psyched because it would seem to be one of those games that would push my card to the limit, be able to put all the settings up to ultra or very high, and be able to really experience the maximum capabilities of this video card. So I bought a GTX 980, and I was really psyched about that, and now I am slightly less psyched, and I haven't even installed the game yet. For various issues, because I got it on Steam and I got to download it, and apparently the game is huge. The hard drive requirements say you need 45 gigs in order to run it, so I'm not even going to bother right now with that, apparently, since it has all these performance issues. And I'm just going to wait, because basically my download limit is close to being exceeded this month, because since I got my new PC, I downloaded a bunch of awesome games. Now, what's also really upsetting about this PC version, well, also I have to mention that on Steam right now, reviews are at approximately 70% of reviews are negative. So that's a lot. That is a lot. There's a lot of games that are complete rip-offs, made with just the copy-pasted assets from the Unity engine that have been, like the Slaughtering Grounds and things like that have reviews that are just about as bad as this AAA title. So this is kind of surprising and also upsetting, but whatever. But also something that upset me and a bunch of other people is because we bought these NVIDIA graphics cards that cost between $400 and $800, depending on which version of the graphics card you buy, GTX 970 or GTX 980. We expected to get the pre-order DLC with it, because, well, we got the game before the game came out, right? And apparently what they did, Warner Brothers went and had the game ID changed at the last minute last night on Steam, because the game came out today, or I guess at midnight last night, and they had it so that previously apparently we would get the DLC, and I just assumed, I didn't even check, but people are saying that you could see the DLC was there, or it had the same code as the people that had the pre-order game, and they basically changed it so that now we were not getting the pre-order DLC. And some people would say, well, you got the game for free, what do you need the pre-order DLC for? Well, the thing is now if someone who got the game for free wanted the pre-order DLC, they'd have to pre-order the game just for the DLC when they already have the game for free. So you'd basically be paying like $70 for the Harley Quinn pack or the Red Hood pack, which are available with various exclusives. And if you purchase them, I think at GameStop, you get both, or you get just one if you pre-ordered it somewhere else, something like that. But that's just ludicrous. And I guess to follow up on that, they've announced, I guess it was about a week ago, that this is something else that's kind of shitty about this game, is the way they set up the DLC. Is about a week ago they announced that all these pre-order exclusives are going to end up being available with the season pass. Let me read you their press release here about that, or their little comments here. Throughout the 6 months of additional Batman Arkham Knight content, premium season pass owners will also receive the in-game content that is offered through various retail pre-orders incentives. This includes Harley Quinn and Red Hood story packs and the prototype Batmobile. For those who did not receive the content with their game, these items will become available when their respective exclusivity windows expire in August and September. So there's that. So off the bat, right away, everybody who bought these pre-orders thinking this was exclusive content got duped, because basically they realized that they had to dole out content for this pass, for this season pass, and I'm sure that they realized that this was going to force them to make more content. So now they're basically recycling these pre-order things to put them in the season pass, and I don't know if they're going to release as much as they planned in the season pass, but this is basically making the season pass seem like it's got more content than it actually does, because this content was supposed to be completely separate from the season pass. Alright, and also bad news for people who pre-order the game. When you pre-order the physical copy of the game, there was a special edition that came with a statue, but there's also a special edition that came with a Batmobile, and that one was canceled 6 days before launch of the game. They decided, no, we're not going to be releasing that for various reasons, and let me read you their press release here. This is their statement as far as the Batmobile version goes. We regret to inform you that we are not able to release the Batmobile Collector's Edition for Batman Arkham Knight due to unforeseen circumstances that greatly compromise the quality of this extremely limited run of product. We are deeply apologetic for this unfortunate outcome. If you did pre-order the Batmobile Collector's Edition, please go to the retail location where you pre-order the product and you will receive a full refund of your deposit, or it can be rolled over to another Batman Arkham Knight edition or another product of your choice. Oh, how nice of them. We will be providing everyone who purchased Batman Arkham Knight with the new 52 skin pack, including Batman, Robin, Nightwing, free of charge. Alright, well, I don't give a shit about skins personally, and I didn't order the Batman Arkham Knight Batmobile Collector's Edition, but I think this is just a slap in the face, and the fact that they realized that their product was either going to be crappy for the price that people paid because they say it's a quality issue, or they realized it was going to be too expensive for them to actually make it the way they wanted to make it, and they decided to kind of jump ship at the last second. either way, I think this is just all this is pretty horrible. All these different little fiascos, controversies surrounding the launch of this game is not good for Warner Brothers. It's not good for the Batman franchise, and I guess Rocksteady probably didn't give a crap because it was their last title in this whole Batman, Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, whatever series, or at least that's what they claimed. So I really don't think they were too concerned about pissing people off, because they had to know this was coming, and they had to know that all these PC issues were going to be there, and they clearly put the release date ahead of quality, and they said, we got to release for this date. We got investors. We got to make our money back ASAP. So let's just release it as is. And then when PC gamers get pissed off, and hell, I don't even know how the console versions are right now, but they're probably optimized and running fine if I know the industry as I do. But they clearly knew that this was going to happen. They figured, let's just apologize in a little forum statement, tell them that we're working on it, and then everything will be hunky-dory. Well, I can tell you one thing about this whole putting these things in the season pass that were available for pre-order, and not giving the people who had the NVIDIA cards the pre-order bonuses after they had spent between $400 and $800 on a video card. Obviously I didn't buy the card to get the free game. I didn't even know the free game was included. But when I found out the free game came with it, I was psyched. I was happy, and I was like, well, shit, I hope I get pre-order bonuses, because then, it would really suck if ever I wanted that content, to have to pay. And now they're telling us, well, no, it'll be fine. You just wait till September or August. Well, I can tell you that by then I'll probably be finished with Arkham Knight, if I even play it, if they do manage to fix all the PC issues. And I can tell you when I will buy that DLC. Never. And I can tell you that most people who purchased these pre-orders and found out that it's going to be in the season pass as well, how many of them you think are going to purchase the season pass? Barely any of them. So, really, Warner Brothers, by trying to save a little bit of money and screw people over and not give people the pre-order content, and give people that got the pre-order content the shaft by putting it in the pre-order exclusive content, putting it in the season pass. And so basically, pulling one of those where it's exclusive, except it's a timed exclusive. And I mean, sure, most exclusives are timed and whatnot, but they went out of their way to say that this was going to be an exclusive flat out, and not mentioning at all that it was timed, and had everybody basically scrambling to pre-order this game, and everybody hyped up for this game. And I tell you, a lot of people bought this game on PC, because not as many people as the previous generation are embracing consoles, because these consoles are so underpowered, as I've mentioned before. So, anyways, I don't really have much more to say about this, but I guess this sucks. Warner Brothers, you suck. And let me know what you guys think. Leave comments below. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day.